Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passioncam. Just been giving some first aid safety tips that I think are good for anybody to know, whether they be young or old. It's also important, another simple thing is making sure you have the emergency numbers handy and close by. Well, anybody can dial 911, but it might also be good that you have a neighbor's number, your children's number, or if it's a kid, that they know a neighbor's number, that they know your number. Having just some basic numbers available, having the number to poison control, having all of those numbers right there by the telephone or programmed into your cell phone if you have something like that. That's important because, see, when you're in the midst of an emergency, you get kind of anxious and you're moving fast, and sometimes you don't think as clearly as you might have thought normally. So you might think, oh, I know I can remember that. Oh, I know I've been dialing that number for 20 years. Well, in the midst of an emergency, you might forget. You might forget what your own number is in the midst of an emergency. So be cautious, put everything in place, get all the numbers written down, put them by the telephone, put them on the refrigerator, wherever you want to put them as emergency contact numbers, so that if you're in that emergency room, you can dial those numbers even if you're uptight, or maybe you have to send somebody else to dial them for you. When nobody ever knows how they're going to respond to a particular emergency until they've been in it. And you might think you're going to respond one way, but even the best of us can forget a couple steps. We're in the heat of the fire, we're in the heat of the accident, or we're seeing something we've never saw before. Even the best of us might miss a step. So very, very important. Another part of your emergency safety toolkit is have all the important numbers of those people you need to talk to. The fire department, the police department, 911, the poison control, the family members that you need to be able to reach, the neighbor that you need to be able to reach. All those numbers are very, very important. In the emergency, you just don't have time to go looking. All right, be blessed and have a wonderful day. Dr. Ferguson coming to you from the Passioncam.